If you ever find yourself alone in the woods and you hear something calling your name, don't answer. Because sometimes it's not human. Story 1. I went camping alone in northern Michigan. No signal, no people, just trees and silence. Around 2 a.m., I woke up to something strange. A voice, soft, familiar, calling my name. Daniel, come here. It sounded exactly like my sister. But that didn't make sense. She was miles away, back home. I stayed still in my tent, trying to convince myself I was dreaming. Then it came again, closer this time. Daniel, I'm over here. And then, footsteps. Slow, dragging footsteps circling my tent. I grabbed my flashlight and turned it on. The footsteps stopped instantly. Silence. I unzipped the tent just a little and looked out. Nothing. No one. Just trees. But as I started zipping it back up, I heard it again, right behind me, inside the tent. Daniel. I didn't sleep that night. At sunrise, I packed everything and left. When I got home, my sister called me. She said she had a dream about me in the woods, and in her dream, she kept calling my name, but something else was answering. Story 2. My friend Jake and I went hiking on a trail that locals said to avoid after dark. We didn't believe in that stuff. Big mistake. By the time we realized we were lost, the sun was already gone. That's when Jake stopped walking. Do you see that? He whispered. I followed his gaze. Between the trees, something was standing there. Tall, too tall. Its body looked wrong, like its arms were longer than its legs, and it wasn't moving, just watching us. I told Jake to ignore it and keep walking, but as we walked, it moved too. Always keeping the same distance, always behind a tree, watching. We started running, branches snapping, breath heavy, hearts pounding. Then suddenly, Jake screamed. I turned around. He was gone. Just gone. No sound, no struggle, nothing. I shouted his name over and over, but the woods stayed silent, except for one thing, a low, clicking sound coming from behind me. I didn't turn around, I just ran. They found Jake 2 days later, deep in the woods. His body was there, but something was wrong. His face looked like he died, staring at something he couldn't understand. Story 3. I met a park ranger once who refused to go into a certain part of the forest. He told me this story before quitting his job. Years ago, he was sent to check on a missing hiker, last known location, deep in a restricted area. As he walked deeper into the woods, everything felt off. No birds, no wind, no sound. Then he found the hiker's backpack, torn open, contents scattered, but no sign of the person. That's when he heard it. Footsteps behind him. He turned around and saw someone standing there. A man, covered in dirt, smiling. Relief hit him. You okay? The ranger asked. The man didn't respond, just stood there, smiling wider, too wide. Then the ranger noticed something. The man's eyes weren't blinking, not once, and his chest wasn't moving, no breathing. The ranger slowly stepped back. That's when the man tilted his head and said, "You shouldn't be here." But the voice wasn't human. It sounded layered, like multiple voices speaking at once. The ranger ran. He didn't stop until he reached his truck. The next day, the entire area was closed off. No explanation, no reports, nothing. The ranger quit a week later. His last words to me were, "Whatever is in those woods, It doesn't want to be found, but it knows when you find it. So next time you hear something in the woods, make sure it's actually human. Because if it's not, you might not make it back. Comment which story disturbed you the most, and subscribe for more horror stories animated.